Everybody. Welcome to another wonderful week ahead. I had some ideas of topics to talk about today. Oh, just so that I'm live now. Sorry. Good morning if I missed the intro. So I was thinking about some topics to talk about today, and I actually just sat this morning and pushed them all aside, and I just wanted to come on and share with you that I'm absolutely exhausted. For those of you who may follow me, I've just spent a full weekend doing like the second module of a kinesiology course that I'm training in, which was full on, like so much information and so much, the protocol to kind of follow with clients and all that sort of stuff. And me being me, and I remembered this when I was learning my Reiki and Seichim, was that I was so in my head and I didn't want to stuff it up, and I didn't want, to not serve the client to their highest good. I spent a whole weekend basically being really hard on myself. Huge high expectations for myself. I'm the kind of person that hates not knowing what to do, and so gets agitated. And hi, Kerry, good morning. And so, I'm quite harsh on myself because I don't get it right straight away, even though logically I know that that's crazy. So yeah, I got home yesterday after, probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and just totally exhausted, and of course got to do the dinner and all that sort of stuff. And so I'm actually going to come on today because I know that when I am really exhausted and tired, my cup is not so full that I can go into, not such a positive outlook on life. I can, get nostalgic and depressed, thinking about the past and, oh, I wish we were back there and I wish my kids were really young and, all that sort of stuff. Or I can go into, high anxiety. I can be thinking about, all this year. So I can really do my own head in. Magnesium baths. Well, I don't really drink Simone, but yes, I like the magnesium bath and the soft music. And that's exactly why I wanted to come on here today, because this is all about your divine body wisdom. It is your body telling me, but everyone's, been in that situation, it's listening to the body. My body is telling me just to chill out. I also got my period yesterday too. So, on top of that, I'm feeling very drained, literally. So yeah, mineral water. I like mineral water. Thanks, Simone. There's a bit of lime or something in it. So I just wanted to give a few tips too, because I know that there's a lot of people, that have anxiety or depression or whatever, and not that this is a clinical, thing for you to do, but in those moments of, if you listen to your body, you can sort of know when things are starting to kind of bubble up or whatever. So it's a great opportunity to listen to your body and just go, this is, for me, it was like, it's not about bringing more energy in, and because that's kind of, my body's telling me to stop, to slow down. So I have learnt now to honor that. It's not about pushing past it and, bringing in the clients because I need to do this or need to do that external activity. This is actually a time for me just to go inwards, honor my body, the stillness, and just rest mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Yeah. So this is about me talking nicely to myself, like I would my small babies, or when they were small, or a mentor, someone that I love. So I'm very aware now, because if I leave this and I go into that anxiety or I go into that real exhaustion, I'm not a nice person. I'm not a nice person to be around. I snap. I'm defensive. You know, I look at things in a pessimistic way, like everyone's out to get me, kind of, you know. So I've learned that from myself, from past experiences, and because I'm aware, I now know my body's cues to kind of go, stop, stop. So a really nice quick way to do that is to engage all of your senses. To stop, you can put your hand on your heart and your belly if you want to, but just close your eyes and go inwards and engage your senses for a while. Take a few deep belly breaths. And then when you open your eyes, you can look out, like find 5 things that you can see. And if it helps, you can say them internally, but you can say them out loud. But this is about bringing yourself into this moment. So it's about coming back to the now. You're not out here and you're not back here and you're not like woo in your head. It's coming back to your body in this precise moment. So I've got some beautiful wind chimes on the window. I've got a nice purple singing bowl on the seat over there. I've got my feather wand over there. I'm in my healing room, obviously. A beautiful feather wand over there. I have blue towels on my healing bed and an orange sarong for my client to sit under, and a beautiful rose quartz angel over there. Yeah, so I've got 5 things that I can see, and then you go 4 things that you can touch. So you can touch, I've got a beautiful lapis lazuli mala on today, and it feels really smooth and it's cool. I can feel my drink bottle. I can feel the cloth, and it feels a little bit rough but kind of soft at the same time. I can kind of feel the clothes that I'm wearing. They're nice, they're breathable. And the floor underneath me, I can feel the carpet underneath my toes. So 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear. So even if you need to close your eyes, can you hear what the neighbors are doing? Can you hear birds outside or a dog barking? Can you hear music in the next room? A clock ticking, a tap dripping? Can you hear yourself breathe? So bringing that back, what can you hear? And then 2 things that you can smell. I'm in my healing room, so it always just smells amazing. So I can smell, what have I just sprayed? Oh, I had the Nag Champa incense in here earlier. So I can smell that. I can smell the hand soap on my hands. And then 1 thing that you can taste, I've just brushed my teeth. So, you know, it's coming back to this moment. I can taste the toothpaste. So whenever you're feeling, and this is really good if you're just feeling stressed, if you're feeling flustered or frustrated, just take it. It doesn't take long. It's just bringing you back to yourself, to your center. Those, what we deem negative emotions, are signs. It's your body going, just stop and reset, recalibrate. We're out of whack. Let's just bring it home. So honor that, listen to that, and just do these things. 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear. You might even be able to hear your own heartbeat, your pulse. 2 things that you can smell, 1 thing that you can taste. And it's so simple. It's so, you don't need to buy anything because it's just, you know, stuff that we've already got. I know that when I'm, you know, feeling really wrung out and I am prone to some anxiety and forward thinking and brain explosion, my favorite crystal, yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My favorite crystal is lepidolite. I don't know if you can see that. It is purple in color, and it's got little flecks of, I've just lost what it's called, feldspar, I think. So it's kind of got a little bit of a shiny tone to it. I love, love, love this. Lepidolite. I'm going to read you down my notes that I give to people. It helps to clear a path through an active period of change It supports independence and helps you to keep your place in a crowd. Yeah, so it's kind of bringing you back home. It brings mental peace and rest. It is great for people with depression and anxiety. So I'm wearing my earrings today. This is a gorgeous flat stone, which I can just stick in my bra. Awesome. There's no bulges, extra bulges. And a bracelet as well. The jewelry is amazing. I love to bring crystals into the jewelry so that I can wear them. Lepidolite is praised far and wide for its miraculous mood-stabling properties. The crystal contains a high percentage of lithium, which is often used in anti-anxiety treatments. I don't know if anyone's heard of the lithium treatments that they used to do for, you don't have to ingest this. This is in the crystal itself, so you're getting the energy from that. The lepidolite crystal is commonly referred to as the stone of transition. And there is a good reason for this. Spiritual healers and crystal gurus believe that it assists in releasing of stagnant negative energies and behaviors that are no longer serving you, while encouraging and ushering in a change-inducing practices. So that's pretty cool. So it's a nice little energy rebalancer as well, kind of removing stagnant energies, thoughts, beliefs, limiting, all that sort of stuff. In essence, it breaks harmful psychological patterns, which is, sometimes where the anxiety and depression can come from, and forms new and uplifting ones. This allows for deep rest, which is exactly what I'm needing today. Encourages emotional healing and stability while also alleviating your anxieties and depressions. So I'm covered in this today. I'm also wearing, I can't even see what this is. It's a beautiful heart chakra mala anyway, so for self-love. Ruby infusionite, which is really, really, it's beautiful. It's got the greens, it's got the pink, which correlates with the heart chakra. So it's really beautiful. I'm looking for another really nice one to bring in self-love. Of course, everyone's heard of the rose quartz, and it can come obviously in all sorts of different colors, shapes. I love this one because I can hold it in my hand, so I can just hold it and just do whatever. And it sits on my computer. I can just pick it up when I feel like I need something tactile, or it can come in rough little. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry. Yeah, it comes in rough chunks as well. So you've got the smooth, the polished, the rough, and of course you can always bring it in with the jewelry as well. So that's like gorgeous rose quartz, and it can sit. It usually if I have rose quartz, I usually have it hanging so that it sits, on my heart chakra. So it's radiating love, because rose quartz is the divine crystal of love. It is a beautiful, beautiful, soft energy. It surrounds and enters your body and helps you to see the world as whole and as love. So you're coming from that place of a love filter, rose-colored glasses, right? Sometimes we don't need to wear them all the time, but sometimes it's just nice to give ourselves a little bit of a pep up. So it represents love and friendship, compassion and relaxation. Its energy is soft and it's gentle. It helps you to give love to yourself and others, and also receive love from yourself and others. So it's a really nice, it kind of opens up your heart. Yeah, put it on, baby. It opens up your heart, just so that you can just be kind and gentle to yourself and everyone else. But again, if you're feeling, I don't know, just really ratty and antsy. I know that there's like a lot of kids gone back to school today, some for the very first time, some starting high school. So there could be a lot of anxiety and worry around. So just be really kind and gentle to yourself and listen to your body. No more ignoring or suppressing. Because as I keep saying, it's really, is your baby at school, Gabby? She's struggling. What are you struggling with? Yeah, so just, do something kind to yourself. Don't feel like you've got to push through and you've got to do this and you've got to do that. I always say to my clients, the laundry is always going to be there and there's always going to be dishes and there's always going to be housework, So honor the body when it's struggling. The emotions are there to be released. It is a source of energy. So, if you just put a lid on a boiling pot, it'll eventually just burst and explode, and you'll get hot water everywhere and burn people that you don't want to, burn yourself when you don't want to. Intense anxiety, yeah. So, do you normally have any tips that like tools in your little toolbox that you can use to help with that anxiety? And it can just, maybe it's just a change of scenery that you just need to sit down at the beach or in the forest and just do some deep breathing, do some journaling, like get that shit out of your head, get it, because the unconscious is like, it hasn't been logged anywhere. I'm just going to keep repeating it and go round and round in circles until I know that it's been logged. So sometimes it's just a matter of writing a list down of all the things that are just causing us angst, or writing it into a journal or whatever. Yeah, the beach is awesome, Michelle. It really, really is. That salt water, like salt is cleansing. So it's cleansing your inner world and you're exhaling that crap at the beach, and the vast expanse of water is just, it's amazing. And if it's really, really, I mean, especially over the last couple of years, I was in very close contact with my counselor, because even though I do have the tools, sometimes you can't see the forest from the trees, and so it needs to be an external, oh my God, help me, this is what's going on. And you just sometimes need, your head's all foggy and you've got no clarity. So having someone that you love and that you trust, or that you've got that hey Michelle, um, notice, just be really, really aware of where it's going. I love to play guinea pig on myself, and I'm aware of where it's going, but I want to know how far I can take it and how I can bring myself up. That way I know that there's some tools and there's some, personal experience for myself that I can share with clients. Sometimes it works for other people, sometimes it doesn't. You've got to remember that, all these beautiful tools can work beautifully for one person and not at all for another. So it's really exploring what works for you, and have that in your toolbox, and, have 100 things in there. So Gab, do you have someone that you can talk to just to let it out? Like sometimes it's just this vent, and sometimes we just need to know that we've been heard, that we've been seen, and that someone cares and goes, oh my God, look, I'm here for you. Let me make you a cup of coffee or tea or something, wrap you in a blanket and give you a big hug. Problem halved is problem, no, problem shared is a problem halved. But it's voicing your, the anxiety, or whatever you're feeling, the frustration, the confusion, whatever it is. Sometimes that's really cool. I'm glad that you do, Gabs. And yeah, listen to that and just reach out. I remember I had a massive panic attack and just absolutely exploded one time last year. And I was on the phone, and I think I rang about 4 different people who are, close to me, and no one picked up. I thought, what the fuck? What am I going to do? And I put myself in total surrender, and I went, universe, let someone ring me that can help me. And no kidding, about 2 minutes later, someone answered, like someone rang, like a beautiful friend of mine who I hadn't called, rang. And normally under the blubbering circumstances, I wouldn't have answered the call, but I'd asked for this. So I answered the call, and I couldn't even speak. Anyway, I managed to tell her where she was. She drove out to where I was, came in the car. We were in the car and talking for about 2.5 hours. Like, have your team of people that you love and trust and that you know that will come when you're in those situations where it's like, I'm rocking in a corner, or, you know, you don't want to get to that point. But it is, you know, we in those moments we need to share, we need to know that someone cares for us, loves us, will come for us, hold that space for us, just to be real and to help express those emotions, like let them out, really let them out. And then there's another little oil that I made for myself. So this is a really good one on the sensory. So this is my essential oil. I am love oil. So I will rub this on my, you know, the points where you put your perfume around your neck so I can smell it. And this is beautiful. It's got rose in it, which is like the oil of love and self-love and self-care. It's got ylang, which is the peace. It's got jasmine, which is just, you know, it's happiness. Yeah, so it is about listening to your body and just having some beautiful tools set in place. And if anyone wants to share any tools that they use, just so that people go, oh my God, yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that. You know, this is a beautiful place where we can share information and help one another, support one another, inspire one another. But yeah, the bigger tool bag we have, the more we can kind of, you know, if tool number A doesn't work, we've got B, we've got C, we've got D, all the way down to, you know, X, Y, Z, Z. And then you can start again. So it's really, really important to listen to the body. Like, you know, I do have a list of things that's quite long that I wanted to do today, but I can do it another day. Today I need to honor myself, listen to my body, take care, have a magnesium bath. Might even go down to the beach. It's going to be a scorcher today, so I might go down soon. But yes, bringing in those beautiful tools that you go, yep. And even if you don't believe in the energy of crystals or all that sort of stuff, they're a really good anchor to have too. So it's like, you know, whenever I wear this, it reminds me that this is just temporary. I felt like this before and it has passed. So I have survived this before. So always remember that, even if it's going on, you know, I mean, I've had, in the past, I've had months of being really, you know, not in a good space. But it's making sure that that higher voice, bring in your guides, bring in your angels, whatever, bring in source and just go, yep, just nurture me today, nurture me today. And just remind yourself that you have conquered this in the past. And so, you know, it's just part of that life cycle of feelings and emotions and stored energy and the release of energy. It's that, you know, that flow. We've just got to keep ourselves open. Energy comes in, energy goes out, whether it's, you know, beautiful energy that we love to feel or energy that we don't so much love to feel. It's all part of the world, the universe, consciousness. So just accept it, acknowledge it, and feel through it. That's part of, you know, that's a really, the more you can feel into it and release it, the quicker that kind of passes through. So I hope that's helped you a little bit with, you know, honoring the emotions, listening to the body, having those, you know, closing your eyes, deep belly breaths, always. It's just amazing for the body, the brain, the heart, and doing that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, engaging all the senses, bringing you back to center, bringing you back to the present moment, and just know that you're freaking amazing, and that you have survived this before. And please, and reach out. Seriously, if there's, you know, there's one of us in here, one of the wellness collaborators that can help you, send a message. Don't ever feel like you can't. We're all here. We're all healers. We're all helpers. And this is, you know, this is where our passion lies. So take care of yourself today. I have got one client who's just divine. She's coming in for a divine nurturing package. So it's full pamper. And I love that space as well. But that's it. And then I'm just going to, you know, I'm going to follow my bliss. I've got the tattoo. I've got the label. I have to follow the label. So take care, everyone. Have an amazing week. Good luck with everyone who's got kiddies off to school or high school or leaving the nest or whatever it is that you're dealing with. Treat yourself with love and kindness and compassion and grace, because you are the vessel for this. So just know that you're doing an amazing job. And yeah, have an amazing week. So take care for now, and I'll see you next week. Bye.